Synastry analysis, best combinations of Vesta, Moon, and Venus for Aries Rising. Let's study the best possible synastry combinations for Venus, Vesta, and the Moon, considering Vedic astrology principles here. For those with an Aries rising, understanding these placements can reveal the most harmonious dynamics in relationships, especially when Venus, Moon, and Vesta are in conjunction or positive aspect. Here's how these planetary influences align with Aries energy to create fulfilling connections. Ideal synastry configurations for Aries rising with Venus and Moon. Venus to Venus and Moon to Moon synastry. These placements thrive when Venus and the Moon align as associates, opposites, active supporters, or secret supporters. Associates. A partner with Venus or Moon in Aries brings shared passions, straightforward communication, and the drive for excitement, creating a mutual understanding of each other's desires and motivations. Opposites. Venus or Moon placements in Libra, the opposite sign to Aries, offer balance through contrast. Libra's calm approach complements Aries' directness, fostering both attraction and a sense of peace. Active supporters. Placements in Leo encourage and uplift Aries, as Leo's warm, bold nature complements Aries' enthusiasm. Together, these signs form a powerful, passionate bond that thrives on shared goals and mutual support. Secret supporters. Venus or Moon in Gemini brings flexibility and intellectual stimulation to Aries' spontaneous style. This combination supports an active, engaging partnership full of lively conversations and a shared love for exploration. Vesta's influence in synastry for Aries rising. Vesta's role. Representing commitment and focus, Vesta brings depth to Aries, typically fast-moving energy in relationships, enhancing devotion and shared values. Positive Vesta conjunctions. Vesta conjunct Venus. This alignment emphasizes shared values and devotion in love, grounding Aries' enthusiasm in lasting affection. This aspect fosters a balanced, meaningful romance. Vesta conjunct Moon. Vesta's commitment combined with the Moon's emotional depth can offer Aries rising a stable, emotionally fulfilling bond, creating an environment of understanding and patience. Vesta conjunct Vesta. A mutual Vesta connection strengthens shared dedication to growth, creating a supportive partnership that encourages each other's personal journeys and offers a solid foundation. Best possible combinations for Aries rising in synastry. Venus in Aries with Moon in Libra. This combination merges Aries' love for passion with Libra's need for harmony, allowing both to feel validated in their individuality and respected in their shared space. Moon in Leo with Vesta in Sagittarius. Aries rising individuals with a Moon in Leo and their partner with Vesta in Sagittarius create an adventurous, optimistic connection, encouraging mutual growth and enthusiasm. Both share a zest for life, making it ideal for a balanced and engaging relationship. Moon in Gemini and Venus in Leo. With Moon in Gemini's curiosity and Venus in Leo's warmth, this pairing supports Aries rising's need for spontaneity and excitement. The playful energy in this combination fosters a lively, stimulating partnership. Enhancing Aries rising synastry with Vesta's influence. Vesta in Taurus or Sagittarius as active supporters. Vesta in Taurus brings grounded values, balancing Aries' fiery nature, while Vesta in Sagittarius aligns with Aries through shared ideals of adventure and personal growth. Strengthening bonds through aspect harmony. Trine and sextile aspects. Vesta, Venus, and the Moon in trine or sextile aspects allow for natural understanding and emotional ease. For example, an Aries rising with Vesta trine Venus will experience a balance of commitment and romance, providing support for Aries' need for independence within a stable relationship. Opposition aspects. Vesta or Venus in Libra complements Aries' independent nature, encouraging a balanced relationship where both partners feel respected. In summary, the best synastry matches for Aries rising involve Venus and Moon placements in Aries, Libra, Leo, or Gemini, combined with positive Vesta aspects. These configurations create dynamic, balanced relationships that respect independence and nurture emotional bonds. Rising sign compatibility check. For Aries rising individuals, achieving the best compatibility in relationships involves understanding the ideal placements of Venus, Moon, and Vesta, along with rising sign compatibility checks. Here are the best configurations for harmonious, balanced partnerships. 1. Compatible ascendant types, ascendants that align as associates, opposites, active supporters, or secret supporters, bring the most compatible dynamics. Associates. Another Aries rising creates mutual understanding through shared impulses and similar approaches to life, with both drawn to action and leadership. Opposites. Libra rising offers balance to Aries, as Libra's harmony complements Aries' intensity, creating a balanced, attractive dynamic. Active supporters. Leo rising, in a 5 to 9 relationship with Aries, offers shared values through the fire element, supporting enthusiasm and mutual inspiration. Gemini rising, in a 3 to 11 relationship with Aries, provides a mentally stimulating bond that satisfies Aries' need for spontaneity and novelty. Venus and Moon compatibility. Once rising compatibility is established, Venus and Moon placements in each chart should ideally follow the relationship categories of associates, opposites, active supporters, or secret supporters for positive synastry in romance and emotional connection. 1. Venus compatibility. Venus as associates. Venus in Aries complements another Venus in Aries, creating harmony through shared values, building a bond based on mutual attraction and understanding. Venus as opposites. Venus in Libra pairs well with Venus in Aries, bringing balance through Libra's charm and grace, countering Aries' boldness. This connection thrives on mutual fascination and complementary qualities. Venus as active supporters. Venus in Leo provides an enthusiastic, loving connection with Aries Venus, as both bring a similar energy and drive to romance. Venus as secret supporters. Venus in Gemini enhances Aries' desire for spontaneity and exploration, creating a lively, mentally engaging partnership. 2. Moon compatibility. Moon as associates. Moon in Aries aligns well with another Moon in Aries, as both share similar emotional responses, enabling each to understand the other's need for direct expression and independence. Moon as opposites. Moon in Libra is an ideal match for Moon in Aries. Libra's calm, diplomatic approach balances Aries' intensity, creating a harmonious flow of emotional energy. Moon as active supporters. Moon in Leo resonates with Aries Moon, as both signs value loyalty and express warmth. This connection is strong in terms of mutual support and shared excitement. Moon in Gemini complements Aries' emotional style by keeping the connection engaging and adaptable, preventing the relationship from feeling stagnant. Vesta's role in synastry. Adding Vesta aspects to Venus and the Moon introduces depth to the relationship, particularly around dedication, devotion, and focus. Here's how Vesta positively influences Aries rising in relationships. 1. Vesta and Venus. Vesta conjunct Venus. This aspect fosters a devoted and grounded love life, encouraging Aries rising to find stability in their romantic passions. It supports Aries' desire for a committed partner who aligns with their core values. Vesta trine or sextile Venus. When Vesta aligns harmoniously, trine or sextile with Venus, it strengthens the bond, providing Aries with a supportive, reliable partnership. This connection respects Aries' need for freedom within a committed relationship. 2. Vesta and Moon. This aspect supports emotional stability and loyalty, giving Aries a secure environment for emotional growth. It brings grounding energy to Aries' otherwise dynamic nature. Vesta trine or sextile Moon. With these aspects, the connection is nurturing and empathetic, balancing Aries' fire with steady, supportive emotional energy. 3. Vesta and rising compatibility. Vesta and Leo, 5 to 9 relation to Aries, or Vesta in Gemini, 3 to 11 relation to Aries. These placements act as active or secret supporters for Aries rising. Vesta in Leo aligns with Aries' enthusiasm for life, encouraging shared goals, while Vesta in Gemini brings adaptability and intellectual connection to Aries' spontaneity. Vesta in Taurus. Although different in elemental nature, Vesta in Taurus provides Aries rising with a grounded, stable presence, balancing Aries' impulsive side with patience and dedication. Summary. For Aries rising, the best synastry combinations involve Venus and Moon placements in Aries, Libra, Leo, or Gemini, with complementary aspects involving Vesta. Rising compatibility, supported by harmonious Venus and Moon aspects, strengthens emotional and romantic bonds, while Vesta adds devotion and focus. This alignment allows Aries rising to experience relationships that honor their independence while nurturing commitment, balance, and lasting connection. Synastry analysis. Best combinations of Vesta, Moon, and Venus for Leo rising. Let's study the best possible synastry combinations for Venus, Vesta, and the Moon, considering Vedic astrology principles here. For those with a Leo rising, understanding these placements can reveal the most harmonious dynamics in relationships, especially when Venus, Moon, and Vesta are in conjunction or positive aspect. Here's how these planetary influences align with Leo energy to create fulfilling connections. Ideal synastry configurations for Leo rising with Venus and Moon. Venus to Venus and Moon to Moon synastry. These placements thrive when Venus and the Moon align as associates, opposites, active supporters, or secret supporters. Associates. A partner with Venus or Moon in Leo creates a vibrant, expressive connection full of passion, romance, and admiration. Both partners share a desire for attention, creativity, and warmth, fostering a deep mutual appreciation. Opposites. Venus or Moon placements in Aquarius, Leo's opposite sign, bring balance and intellectual stimulation to Leo's bold expression. Aquarius's cool detachment complements Leo's warmth, creating a relationship that values individuality while remaining deeply connected. Active supporters. Placements in Sagittarius, 5 to 9 relationship, support Leo's need for adventure and fun, adding excitement and shared ideals. Sagittarius's enthusiasm aligns with Leo's confidence, forming a relationship full of optimism and mutual inspiration. Secret supporters. Venus or Moon in Gemini, 3 to 11 relationship, complements Leo's playful, outgoing nature with curiosity and adaptability, creating an intellectually engaging and dynamic connection that satisfies both partners' love for variety. Vesta's influence in synastry for Leo rising. Vesta's role. Representing dedication and devotion, Vesta adds focus and stability to Leo's bold energy, enhancing commitment and loyalty in relationships. Positive Vesta conjunctions. Vesta conjunct Venus. When Vesta and Venus align, it deepens Leo's romantic and loyal nature, fostering a committed, affectionate relationship that is both warm and stable. This conjunction emphasizes shared values and mutual admiration. Vesta conjunct Moon. Vesta's influence on the Moon in conjunction brings emotional grounding and security, supporting Leo rising's desire for a lasting and emotionally fulfilling connection. This aspect provides a sense of commitment that resonates with Leo's loyalty. Vesta conjunct Vesta. A mutual Vesta connection strengthens the partnership through shared goals and values, helping Leo rising establish a purpose-driven relationship that values both personal growth and partnership. Best possible combinations for Leo rising in synastry. Venus in Leo with Moon in Aquarius. This pairing balances Leo's warmth with Aquarius's intellectual depth, creating a relationship that appreciates both independence and connection. Leo's expressive nature is complemented by Aquarius's unique perspective, allowing both to feel valued and respected. Moon in Sagittarius with Vesta in Aries. The adventurous energy of Moon in Sagittarius, combined with the devotion of Vesta in Aries, creates an active and passionate relationship for Leo rising. This pairing supports both partners' need for excitement and loyalty, making for a harmonious and engaging relationship. Moon in Gemini and Venus in Libra. With Moon in Gemini's adaptability and Venus in Libra's charm, this combination adds social grace and intellectual stimulation to Leo rising's vibrant energy. Together, they enjoy a balanced, fun-loving partnership that satisfies Leo's love for admiration and Gemini's curiosity. Enhancing Leo rising synastry with Vesta's influence. Vesta in Sagittarius or Aries as supportive placements. Vesta in Sagittarius complements Leo's love for adventure and idealism, bringing enthusiasm and support for shared goals, while Vesta in Aries aligns with Leo's drive for leadership, encouraging passion and devotion in the partnership. Strengthening bonds through aspect harmony. Trine and sextile aspects. Harmonious aspects, trine or sextile, between Vesta, Venus, and the Moon encourage mutual admiration and understanding, qualities that Leo rising values in relationships. For example, Vesta trine Venus enhances commitment without stifling Leo's desire for personal expression and independence. Opposition aspects. Vesta or Venus in Aquarius offers a complementary balance to Leo rising by fostering intellectual stimulation alongside emotional warmth, helping both partners appreciate each other's individuality. Summary. For Leo rising, the most harmonious synastry matches feature Venus and Moon placements in Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Gemini, supported by complementary aspects with Vesta. Rising compatibility paired with positive Venus and Moon aspects strengthens romantic and emotional bonds, while Vesta adds dedication and focus. This alignment allows Leo rising to enjoy relationships that celebrate individuality and loyalty, creating partnerships that are passionate, supportive, and deeply fulfilling. Rising sign compatibility check for Leo rising. For Leo rising individuals, achieving the best compatibility in relationships involves understanding ideal placements of Venus, Moon, and Vesta, alongside rising sign compatibility. Here are the most harmonious configurations for creating vibrant, supportive partnerships. 1. Compatible ascendant types. Ascendants that align as associates, opposites, active supporters, or secret supporters create the best dynamics. Another Leo rising brings shared charisma, passion, and self-expression, creating a relationship where both partners enjoy being in the spotlight and supporting each other's ambitions. Opposites. Aquarius rising offers balance to Leo, as Aquarius's intellectual and independent approach complements Leo's warmth and enthusiasm. This dynamic encourages individuality while creating a unique and balanced connection. Active supporters. Sagittarius rising, in a 5 to 9 relationship with Leo, resonates well with Leo's need for excitement and adventure. Sagittarius brings optimism and philosophical depth, aligning with Leo's enthusiasm and bold approach to life. Secret supporters. Gemini rising, in a 3-11 relationship with Leo, adds curiosity and adaptability to the partnership. Gemini's sociability and wit enhance Leo's outgoing nature, creating a relationship that's both playful and intellectually stimulating. Venus and Moon compatibility. Once rising compatibility is established, Venus and Moon placements should ideally align as associates, opposites, active supporters, or secret supporters to create harmonious connections in romance and emotional exchange. 1. Venus compatibility. Venus as associates. Venus in Leo aligns well with another Venus in Leo, as both partners share a love for romance, admiration, and mutual respect. This pairing emphasizes loyalty, warmth, and shared passion. Venus as opposites. Venus in Aquarius pairs beautifully with Venus in Leo, balancing Leo's warmth with Aquarius's cool, intellectual approach. This dynamic supports mutual appreciation for each other's unique qualities. Venus as active supporters. Venus in Sagittarius resonates with Venus in Leo, as both signs value excitement, adventure, and a positive outlook. This pairing brings optimism, freedom, and a love for exploration into the relationship. Venus as secret supporters. Venus in Gemini complements Leo's charisma with wit and flexibility. This pairing enjoys a lively, mentally stimulating connection that satisfies Leo's need for admiration and Gemini's love for variety. 2. Moon compatibility. Moon as associates. Moon in Leo connects seamlessly with another Moon in Leo, as both partners value emotional warmth, pride, and loyalty. This pairing fosters a supportive, expressive relationship. Moon as opposites. Moon in Aquarius offers an ideal balance for Moon in Leo by encouraging both emotional warmth and intellectual independence. This connection allows each partner to feel appreciated for their uniqueness. Moon as active supporters. Moon in Sagittarius aligns well with Moon in Leo, as both signs appreciate emotional freedom, adventure, and optimism. This pairing is enthusiastic, supportive, and open to new experiences. Moon as secret supporters. Moon in Gemini complements Leo's emotional needs with adaptability and curiosity. This relationship enjoys a stimulating, engaging dynamic that balances passion with intellectual connection. Vesta's role in synastry. Adding Vesta aspects to Venus and the Moon introduces devotion, focus, and commitment, enhancing Leo rising's natural warmth and loyalty in relationships. Here's how Vesta positively impacts Leo rising in partnerships. 1. Vesta and Venus. Vesta conjunct Venus. This aspect deepens Leo's affectionate nature, fostering a strong sense of devotion and admiration in the relationship. It supports Leo's desire for a partner who values loyalty and shared goals. Vesta trine or sextile Venus. Harmonious aspects, trine or sextile, between Vesta and Venus add stability to the relationship, blending Leo's passion with a steady commitment to mutual growth and affection. 2. Vesta and Moon. Vesta conjunct Moon. This alignment enhances emotional depth and security, helping Leo rising build a nurturing, lasting connection. It aligns well with Leo's loyalty and supports emotional resilience. Vesta trine or sextile moon. These aspects promote emotional grounding and empathy, balancing Leo's expressive nature with a solid, caring foundation in the partnership. 3. Vesta and rising compatibility. Vesta in Sagittarius or Aries as supportive placements. Vesta in Sagittarius complements Leo's enthusiasm and adventurous spirit, supporting shared ideals and a love for exploration. Vesta in Aries aligns with Leo's boldness and leadership, enhancing mutual passion and purpose. Vesta in Aquarius. As an opposite placement, Vesta in Aquarius encourages individuality and intellectual growth, creating a balanced, stimulating relationship that respects each partner's uniqueness. Summary. For Leo rising, the most compatible synastry matches feature Venus and Moon placements in Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Gemini, with supportive aspects involving Vesta. Rising compatibility combined with harmonious Venus and Moon placements enhances emotional and romantic bonds, while Vesta adds depth, dedication, and focus. This alignment allows Leo rising to enjoy relationships that are vibrant, loyal, and deeply fulfilling, celebrating both individuality and shared growth. Synastry analysis. Best combinations of Vesta, Moon, and Venus for Sagittarius rising. Let's study the best possible synastry combinations for Venus, Vesta, and the Moon, considering Vedic astrology principles here. For those with a Sagittarius rising, understanding these placements can reveal the most harmonious dynamics in relationships, especially when Venus, Moon, and Vesta are in conjunction or positive aspect. Here's how these planetary influences align with Sagittarius energy to create fulfilling connections. Ideal synastry configurations for Sagittarius rising with Venus and Moon. Venus to Venus and Moon to Moon synastry. These placements thrive when Venus and the Moon align as associates, opposites, active supporters, or secret supporters. Associates. A partner with Venus or Moon in Sagittarius brings shared enthusiasm, adventure, and a love for exploration. Both appreciate freedom, growth, and excitement, creating a relationship full of mutual understanding and adventure. Opposites. Venus or Moon placements in Gemini, the opposite sign to Sagittarius, offer intellectual stimulation and versatility to Sagittarius' adventurous spirit. Gemini's curiosity balances Sagittarius' philosophical side, forming a dynamic and mentally engaging connection. Active supporters. Placements in Leo, 5 to 9 relationship, resonate with Sagittarius' desire for fun, energy, and enthusiasm. Leo's warmth and creativity align well with Sagittarius' optimistic approach to life, forming a vibrant, supportive partnership. Secret supporters. Venus or Moon in Aquarius, 3 to 11 relationship, enhances Sagittarius' love for freedom and individuality. Aquarius' unique perspective complements Sagittarius' broad-minded nature, creating a relationship full of intellectual stimulation and shared ideals. Vesta's influence in synastry for Sagittarius rising. Vesta's role. Representing dedication, focus, and commitment, Vesta provides Sagittarius with grounding and purpose, supporting a relationship that values freedom while maintaining a strong foundation. Positive Vesta conjunctions. Vesta conjunct Venus. This aspect deepens Sagittarius' loyalty and love, creating a relationship that balances freedom with commitment. Vesta's influence on Venus adds stability to Sagittarius' romantic expressions, helping both partners feel secure. Vesta conjunct Moon. Vesta's conjunction with the Moon offers emotional grounding, fostering a secure environment where Sagittarius rising can feel safe to explore and grow within the relationship. Vesta conjunct Vesta. When both partners have Vesta conjunct, they share a commitment to mutual goals and freedom, aligning well with Sagittarius rising's values of exploration, growth, and a purpose-driven connection. Best possible combinations for Sagittarius rising in synastry. Venus in Sagittarius with Moon in Gemini. This pairing balances Sagittarius' adventurous nature with Gemini's curiosity, creating a lively relationship filled with intellectual engagement and excitement. Both partners encourage each other's individuality, making for a dynamic and enjoyable connection. Moon in Leo with Vesta in Aries. The warmth of Moon in Leo, paired with the passion of Vesta in Aries, provides Sagittarius rising with an energetic and bold partnership. This combination supports both partners' need for excitement and enthusiasm, creating a fun, supportive relationship. Moon in Aquarius and Venus in Libra. With Moon in Aquarius's independent nature and Venus in Libra's harmony, this pairing complements Sagittarius Rising's love for freedom and intellectual stimulation. Both partners enjoy a balanced, engaging partnership focused on mutual respect and shared ideals. Enhancing Sagittarius Rising Synastry with Vesta's influence. Vesta in Aquarius or Aries as supportive placements. Vesta in Aquarius aligns with Sagittarius's love for freedom, adding intellectual connection and a shared vision to the relationship. Vesta in Aries encourages enthusiasm and shared goals, creating a relationship that values independence while staying committed. Strengthening bonds through aspect harmony. Trine and sextile aspects. Harmonious aspects, trine or sextile, between Vesta, Venus, and the Moon enhance connection and mutual support, which are valued by Sagittarius Rising. For instance, Vesta trine Venus fosters loyalty without compromising Sagittarius' need for adventure. Opposition aspects. Vesta or Venus in Gemini balances Sagittarius's bold nature with intellectual engagement, creating a relationship that combines freedom with mental connection and understanding. Summary. For Sagittarius Rising, the most harmonious synastry matches feature Venus and Moon placements in Sagittarius, Gemini, Leo, or Aquarius, with supportive aspects involving Vesta. Rising compatibility combined with positive Venus and Moon placements strengthens intellectual and emotional bonds, while Vesta adds dedication and purpose. This alignment allows Sagittarius Rising to experience relationships that fulfill their need for adventure, freedom, and mutual respect, creating partnerships that are exciting, supportive, and deeply enriching. Rising sign compatibility check for Sagittarius Rising. For Sagittarius Rising individuals, achieving the best compatibility in relationships involves understanding ideal placements of Venus, Moon, and Vesta, alongside rising sign compatibility. Here are the most harmonious configurations for creating dynamic, adventurous, and intellectually engaging partnerships. 1. Compatible ascendant types, ascendants that align as associates, opposites, active supporters, or secret supporters create the best dynamics. Associates. Another Sagittarius Rising brings mutual enthusiasm, a love for freedom, and a shared passion for exploration. Both partners value independence, optimism, and personal growth, fostering a lively, adventurous relationship. Opposites. Gemini Rising offers a complementary balance to Sagittarius, as Gemini's curiosity and adaptability complement Sagittarius's philosophical and adventurous nature. This pairing creates a relationship full of intellectual stimulation, excitement, and mutual respect for each other's unique perspectives. Active supporters. Leo Rising, in a 5-9 relationship with Sagittarius, resonates with Sagittarius's need for fun, adventure, and enthusiasm. Leo's warmth and creativity align with Sagittarius's optimism and love for exploration, forming a vibrant and supportive connection. Secret supporters. Aquarius Rising, in a 3-11 relationship with Sagittarius, enhances Sagittarius' desire for independence and intellectual freedom. Aquarius's unconventional outlook complements Sagittarius's open-mindedness, creating a relationship that values individuality and shared ideals. Venus and Moon compatibility. Once rising compatibility is established, Venus and Moon placements should ideally align as associates, opposites, active supporters, or secret supporters to create harmonious connections in romance and emotional exchange. 1. Venus compatibility. Venus as associates. Venus in Sagittarius aligns beautifully with another Venus in Sagittarius, creating a relationship that values freedom, excitement, and growth. Both partners share a love for adventure and discovery, fostering a relationship filled with optimism and enthusiasm. Venus as opposites. Venus in Gemini pairs well with Venus in Sagittarius, balancing Sagittarius's adventurous spirit with Gemini's curiosity. This combination creates a playful and dynamic partnership full of intellectual engagement and mutual exploration. Venus as active supporters. Venus in Leo resonates with Venus in Sagittarius, bringing passion, creativity, and warmth to the relationship. This pairing enjoys fun, romance, and a shared zest for life. Venus as secret supporters. Venus in Aquarius complements Sagittarius' love for independence, creating a partnership that values individuality, intellectual freedom, and shared ideals. 2. Moon compatibility. Moon as associates. Moon in Sagittarius connects seamlessly with another moon in Sagittarius, as both partners appreciate emotional freedom, optimism, and spontaneity. This pairing fosters a light-hearted, adventurous relationship. Moon as opposites. Moon in Gemini offers a perfect balance for Moon in Sagittarius by adding intellectual engagement and adaptability. This connection is dynamic and stimulating, where both partners inspire each other's growth. Moon as active supporters. Moon in Leo aligns with Moon in Sagittarius, bringing emotional warmth, loyalty, and enthusiasm to the relationship. Both signs value joy and self-expression, creating a vibrant and supportive connection. Moon as secret supporters. Moon in Aquarius complements Sagittarius's need for freedom and individuality, creating a relationship that values emotional independence and shared visions for the future. Vesta's role in Synastry. Adding Vesta aspects to Venus and the Moon introduces dedication, focus, and commitment, enhancing Sagittarius Rising's love for adventure and intellectual engagement in relationships. Here's how Vesta positively impacts Sagittarius Rising in partnerships. 1. Vesta and Venista conjunct Venus. This aspect deepens Sagittarius's commitment to love, fostering a relationship that values both freedom and loyalty. Vesta enhances Sagittarius's passion for exploration while creating stability within the partnership. Vesta trine or sextile Venus. Harmonious aspects, trine or sextile, between Vesta and Venus balance Sagittarius's adventurous spirit with loyalty and support, aligning with their need for a secure yet dynamic connection. 2. Vesta and Moon. Vesta conjunct Moon. This alignment enhances emotional security, providing Sagittarius Rising with a supportive foundation that respects their need for independence. It aligns well with Sagittarius's desire for a safe space that encourages growth and exploration. Vesta trine or sextile Moon. These aspects foster emotional grounding and mutual care, creating a partnership that balances Sagittarius's adventurous nature with a steady and supportive connection. 3. Vesta and Rising compatibility. Vesta in Aquarius or Aries as supportive placements. Vesta in Aquarius aligns with Sagittarius' appreciation for intellectual freedom and shared ideals, fostering a relationship focused on growth and exploration. Vesta in Aries brings energy and enthusiasm, supporting Sagittarius's adventurous spirit and love for excitement. Vesta in Gemini. As an opposite placement, Vesta in Gemini complements Sagittarius' desire for intellectual engagement, creating a relationship that values both curiosity and commitment. Summary. For Sagittarius Rising, the most compatible synastry matches feature Venus and Moon placements in Sagittarius, Gemini, Leo, or Aquarius, with supportive aspects involving Vesta. Rising compatibility, along with harmonious Venus and Moon placements, enhances intellectual and emotional bonds, while Vesta adds stability, dedication, and purpose. This combination allows Sagittarius Rising to experience relationships that are exciting, growth-oriented, and deeply fulfilling, creating partnerships that celebrate individuality and shared exploration.